Hey, Michelle Cedarberg here, continuing the conversation around clarity. Last week I was talking about the fact that my helping hiatus had cleared up a bunch of time in my schedule that gave me a little bit of time to think. And I realized that I needed to get clear on some of the things that I want and need for myself and my business and personally and just in life in general. So I decided that I would take up journaling once again, and I have to say that my first week has been pretty much a failure. I haven't been journaling as much as I thought I would. It just feels like another task. And that's not to say that I'm not going to do it, but I need to explain how this works for me. So first of all, as I was contemplating creating clarity for myself, I went back to my book because I believe that in order to get to success, you need to be very crystal clear about what it is that you want for yourself. And it reminded me of a question that I ask a lot of my coaching clients and even my audiences when it comes to creating clarity. I call it the big little question, and it is, what do you want? It sounds like a ridiculously simple question, but when you start to think about the answer, you realize it's a simple question, but it's not always easy to answer. So I call it the big little question. What do you want? And so I've started my day in that way. And I've got 3 kind of steps to it. As I'm lying in bed in the morning, I'll check in with myself before I check in with the world. Most of us will reach for our phones. Most of us will start thinking about work. Most of us will check our emails. And the moment we do that, whatever intentions we have for ourselves have been hijacked by the outside world, by other people's demands, by your own need to start checking off that to-do list before you get clear on whether you're working on the right things. So first, get clear. What do you want for yourself today to be successful? What do you need? Exercise? Do you need time with friends and family? Do you need to take a little bit of time to clear the clutter at your home or in your office? Do you need to take some time to just do something for yourself, separate from work? It could also be, I need to tackle the mess on my desk, or I need to tackle this deadline so I can clear space for other things. So first, get clear. So the second part of that is when I sit down to journal now, I start with, what do you need for today to be successful? What 1, 2, or 3 things do you need for today to be successful? So I just start writing that down. Once I start that process, it usually gets the creative juices flowing for me to write just a little bit more. And as I mentioned last week, I will end each journal entry with 3 things that I'm grateful for. Now, in asking myself, what do I need in order for today to be successful, it's almost like I'm stepping into thinking about my work day, and that's okay. I've been finding that getting that clarity, it just gets me moving towards the things that are necessary, towards that clarity, towards what I want for myself. If you want to get deeper into the what do you want question, you can read chapter 1 of my book, because that's how early it starts out. And part of that is to ask yourself, what don't I want? The question's not always easy to answer when it's the big what do you want question, because we'll be thinking of other people's expectations and needs of others and things we need to do for others before ourselves. And so when we think about what we don't want, it usually points us in the direction of what we do want. So there's lots more to be said about this, but in the meantime, if you're journaling along with me and you're having trouble like I am, start your day by getting clear. Don't check in with your phone before you check in with yourself. And when you sit down to journal, start with, what's the 1, 2, 3 things that I need to do for myself today that would make it a good day, work related or otherwise. So for whatever that's worth, give it a go. I'm going to redirect my energy towards more impactful journaling. And I will end by saying this. You don't have to fill a page. You don't have to fill 6 pages. You don't have to write a lot. You can point form if you want to. There are no rules. Just get what's in here out to here to start to get light and air towards the things that are important to you. Until next time, I'm Michelle Cederberg, reminding you that in order to ignite high performance, you've got to know what you need for yourself, and you need to know the direction you're going. So this is why this matters. Until next time.